the Anambra State Governor, Mrs. Soludo, seeks legislation against giving out underage children as servants. Beneficiaries laud Governor Soludo on Solution Innovation Initiative. Nigeria Labour Congress suspends strike following President Tinubu's intervention. Protests in support of coup continue in Niger. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Nonye Soludo, has called for the enactment of a law that prohibits parents from giving out underage children as house servants. The governor's wife stated this at Isuofia, Agwata local government area during the 2023 Isuofia Women's Convention. We have details.
Isuofia Women's Convention is an annual non-denominational meeting by women from all the villages in the town that is used to usher in the August meeting. Mrs. Soludo stated that most parents that give out their underage children as house helps do not understand the moral consequences, explaining that most of the children in such situations often ended up as victims of severe domestic violence and abuses, arguing that poverty is not enough reason to give out an underage child into marriage or house service. The governor's wife said that families should make adequate planning for children's upbringing within the available resources and not resort to acts that undermine the future of the child. She said that parents have the highest responsibility in child care and urged mothers to understand that their primary assignment is bringing up their children in a way that favors the home and larger society. Mrs. Soludo urged the women to embrace subsistence agriculture as a means of food security and to also monitor activities and behaviors of their children by making them their best friends. She announced that she will also introduce her Healthy Living Club in the Adult Literacy Center that the women are planning to establish.
7 years So imagine this kind of environment to say to Togide. Because I'm before. Negasi, Obulaki can not Takamuno because 1 million. I know a village. I have value.
The chairman of the occasion, Mrs. Esther Onyekesi, who is the woman leader of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, in Anambra State, said that the event should be emulated by other towns in the state, as according to her, women have become strong pillars that help shape society's thoughts and progress.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, wife of the governor of Anambra State, Mrs. Nonye Soludo, has explained that her healthy living crusade is a long-term passion that seeks to address wrong health habits, particularly among women and children. Mrs. Soludo stated this in Awka while speaking on Unzuka Anambra, a radio show hosted by Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS. We have details.
Explaining that her healthy living campaign has spanned across over a decade, the governor's wife says she began the movement out of deep passion, having survived serious health threats because of wrong health habits. She noted that her philosophy of healthy living cuts across making the right choice of foods, physical fitness, shunning illicit drugs, hygiene and personal cleanliness, and basic life-saving skills, amongst others. Mrs. Soludo stated that she is concerned about the growing rate of preventable diseases among women and children, expressing confidence that the movement will become household practice in all homes. She further stated that by incorporating students, teachers, and women into the campaign, we take the message to all corners of the state and represent the brand in character and in vision.
Healthy living in Anambra State, healthy living with Nonye Soludo, atụmatụ ndome for onye ọbụla mana ọ kachasị ụmụaka ndị nọ na secondary, ndị nọ na school, primary to ndị nọ na school niile, ndị nne. Mana vision anyị bụ to promote responsible and healthy lifestyle as key na steeti anyị bụ Anambra.
Jesus. Beneficiaries of the 6 months internship placements at the Solution Innovation District has lauded the Soludo administration for marching west with actions in sustainable youth empowerment and job creation. Joseph Ibocha has details.
The internship placement follows excellent performance at the Level Up Anambra Digital Skills Training Program, which the beneficiaries participated in. The internship, which commenced August 1st, will provide beneficiaries opportunity to work with great minds in technological space and gain the needed experience in the innovative environment of Solution Innovation District. Speaking at the inauguration of Solution Innovation District SID Takeoff Center in Oka, the State Commissioner for Youth Development, Mr. Patrick Agamba, said that the various training and empowerment programs of the Soludo administration are geared towards making Anambra State skills hub with massive quality jobs for the people. He explained that with 400 training centers and master trainers, over 5,000 youths have been trained in the pilot phase of the One Youth Two Skills training program, adding that 80,000 is being targeted in the second phase of the training program.
Is an orientation, because we have set that orientation, value orientation programs that will now reset the mindset to getting into the right values. Now, our people are beginning now to be aware, moving from the political empowerment setup to the productive and innovative.
Also speaking, the Transition Committee Chairman of Anambra East Local Government Area, Dr. Anselm Onora, and Asatu Youth Mayor in Orumba South Local Government Area, Mr. Shidubem Iguilo, said the digital skills training and internship placement are testaments that Governor Soludo is determined to create opportunities for the youth in digital technology which connects people to the world and different spheres of life. In their separate reactions, the beneficiaries, including Emmanuel Chife and Obianuju Obuebe, who explained that the digital training costs a lot of money to get elsewhere, said the 6 months internship program will help them improve their skills for personal development and thanked organizers and trainers for their commitment to duty. They urged youths interested in having a better future to key into various empowerment programs of the Soludo administration for personal development.
In the sense that most times the time for the trainees for some person is not convenient, but these are sacrifices that you have to make, because the training tool is when you go outside, it's very expensive to apply the skills. But when you see the value and you follow it with your whole heart and with all your consistency, you discover that it's worthwhile.
I was lucky enough to get an internship placement on that level of Anambra community. I appreciate them deeply for this opportunity. The commitment they put into the work made it possible for most of us to grab something else.
In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
The Commissioner of Police, Anambra State Command, Mr. Deremi Adeoye, has visited 2 police operatives who sustained injuries on Monday during a joint security force onslaught against insurgents in a criminal camp at Usumowo in Ihiala local government area. According to the State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Kenga Tochukwu, the visit was to boost the morale of officers while discharging their duties with the assurance that their welfare is of paramount importance to the leadership of the force. DSP Tochukwu disclosed that he made a cash donation to the officers and prayed for their quick recovery while assuring them that the police would not abandon or leave them behind. He said the Commissioner of Police also assured Indian Anambra that the command is more determined than ever to flush out the miscreants in the state and make the entire state safer for law-abiding citizens to go about their lawful businesses. Meanwhile, Anambra State Police Commissioner has commended residents of the state for their support to the command through provision of reliable information. The Public Relations Officer of the command, Mr. Tochukwu Kenga, gave the commendation while speaking with ABS correspondent Queen Anubogo in his office. Her report.
Ikenga, who explained how reliable information they receive from Ndi Anambra has been helping the police in carrying out their mandate of ensuring protection of life and property of the state residents, urged them to sustain it. Mr. Ikenga urged the state residents to go about their legitimate businesses without fear of molestation, adding that the preventive policing of the command, as well as collaborative effort of sister security agencies, have brought about improved security in Anambra State.
The police command and other security agencies have been reviewing strategies to make sure that as it comes up, we will address it. Go around Anambra, you will see that the feasibility of police officers are much now. These are all to urge Anambarians to come out and do their businesses and without fear or molestation. These are part of strategies that we have put in place to make sure that people don't have that sense of fear. We make sure that people have that sense of safety and of course come out and do their businesses.
Confirm this assurance, the ABS News crew went around the Oka capital city through Amobi-Okpono, Isuaniocha and Mbaukwu and observed that people were indeed going about their daily activities as markets, banks, offices, among others, were open to businesses. At a daily market in Mbaukwu community, traders and buyers were busy with their businesses, where Ms. Nkiruka Obiajuru appreciated the state government for its developmental strides and appealed for its assistance in providing the market with receptacles to enable them effectively chart away refuse.
When ABS News returns, Nigeria Labour Congress suspends strike following President Tinubu's intervention. Protest in support of coup continues in Niger. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Stay with us.
Enjoy sports made for you. Recipes made for you. Entertainment made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers by simply dialing *312# today. Recipes made for you. Whatever you want to watch, you'll find it on YouTube because YouTube is made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers on your mobile phone by simply dialing *312# today. YouTube made for you.
Nwanguri football. Nwezi ntụziaka. Nwe ụtọ mmụta. Nweta ọmarịcha video data bundle offers n'ekwentị gị na nepia *312# star. Ihe ọbụla ị chọrọ ile ị ga-enweta ya na YouTube maka na emebere YouTube maka gị. Nweta ọmarịcha video data bundle offers n'ekwentị gị na nepia *312# star. YouTube emere gị.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, you're watching ABS Evening News. The Nigeria Labour Congress has confirmed the suspension of its planned strike following the intervention of President Bola Tinubu and the Senate. The resolution followed the National Executive Council meeting of the Congress. The National Treasurer Hakeem Abeli, in a message sent to our journalists, said protests were suspended due to the Senate intervention and meeting with President Tinubu yesterday night. The NLC protest, which was held yesterday across the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory, prompted an emergency meeting between the President and the Labour leaders. Initially, the NLC had noted that it would only suspend its strike following a show of seriousness on the side of the government. During the protest in Abuja on Wednesday, angry protesters pulled down the gates of the National Assembly in a bid to gain access to the premises so as to meet with the lawmakers. The NLC President Joe Ajero, following the meeting with Tinubu, said the President had made some commitments. On the foreign scene, hundreds of people back in last week's removal of Niger democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum by his presidential guard has gathered for a mass rally in capital Niamey, with some brandishing giant Russian flag. The demonstrators converged at Independence Square in the heart of the city today following a call by Coalition of Civil Society Association on a day marking the 63rd anniversary of the country's independence from France. The coup has triggered sanction by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, and condemnation from the African Union, United Nations, and Western countries. But coup leader General Abdurrahman Tachene remained indifferent, saying the refusal to give in to any threat wherever they come from. Earlier today, United States President Joe Biden called for the immediate release of Bazoum from his family and for the country's democracy to be preserved. The removal of Bazoum 63 has also been criticized by Russia, which said the situation was cause for serious concern. The Kremlin comments came days after Wagner mercenary boss Yevgeny Prigozhin appeared to show support for the coup. Bazoum's victory in the 2021 election that ushered in Niger's first peaceful transition of power was seen as a new start for a country that had seen 4 previous coup attempts since independence from France in 1960. In sport, ahead of their 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup round of 16 clash against England on Monday, the Super Falcons are back in training at the Lions FC Stadium after taking 2 days off for recovery. The Lionesses set up the meeting with the Falcons on Tuesday after thrashing China 6-1 in Adelaide to top Group D with a 100% record, while the Nigerian finished second in Group B. Despite starting their campaign positively, Nigeria missed the chance to top their group, no thanks to a goalless draw against Ireland on Monday. Monday's meeting will be the 4th meeting of both sides and second in the World Cup. England beat the Falcons 3-2 in their first meeting at the 1995 World Cup, but Nigeria have triumphed in the other 2 games, piping the English 1-0 on July 23, 2002, then again by a more comfortable 3-0 on April 22, 2004 in friendliness. 11-time African champions Nigeria alongside Brazil, Germany, Japan, Norway, Sweden, and the United States, belonging to the exclusive club of countries, have been attended every Women's World Cup since the event was first held in 1991. Despite finishing second in Group B, the team will continue their adventure in Brisbane. The former prefect of the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacraments at the Vatican, Francis Cardinal Arize, has paid a condolence visit to Uba family of Umudiopala Awudanobi over the demise of their matron, Madam Felicia Uba. We have details.
His visit attracted friends and relatives of Uba family from all walks of life. During his sermon, he appreciated the parish of their edified church, saying this as his first time of celebrating Mass at the parish. His Eminence, in his sermon, charged Christians to always seek the face of God in all their life endeavors, made emphasis from the first reading and Gospel of today, where God asked Solomon what he wants from him. He requested for wisdom and discernment to govern the people entrusted to him. Though he would have asked for more power, glory, or wealth, God blessed him with so many other precious gifts. He made references in the Gospel where Jesus used 3 parables to describe that the kingdom of God is the greatest and ultimate treasure anyone can and should acquire. Appreciating the Cardinal, Reverend Father Bartholomew Oba, the son of the deceased, who was full of gratitude to Cardinal Arinze for making out time to condole the family over the death of their matriarch, late Mrs. Felicia Oba, recounted his numerous rules to his priesthood, then as the Archbishop of Onitsha Diocese. Despite his health challenges, said he was his role model in priesthood. In their welcome address, Sir Edwin Oba, on behalf of Oba family, and Igwe Nobi, Engineer Nick Obi, represented by his son, Prince Obi Ajulu Obi, presented gift of gratitude to His Eminence, Cardinal Arinze, for his long-time relationship with the family that has spanned more than 40 years, while wishing him good health, long life, and journey mercy as he returns to his place of office abroad. Bearing in mind, Special Advisor to Governor on Youth Empowerment Program, Dr. Nelson Omenora, appreciated the Cardinal's visit at Nnobi and praised for more grace in his life.
We are very happy. I feel so happy and very grateful for him coming to see us. It's not easy. The Cardinal at his age to see come and see us. Pray for him his long life. And I'm going to continue to give him long life and a good health.
The visit featured Thanksgiving, paying homage to Cardinal Arinze by the parishioners, presentation of gifts, special blessing by His Eminence, Cardinal Arinze, as well as special redemption by the church choir. From Nnobi, Ifeoma Okibo reporting for ABS.
Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka. On Twitter at ABS Radio TV. On Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. The main point again, Governor's wife, Nonye Soludo, is seeking legislation against giving out underage children as servants. Beneficiaries have lauded Governor Soludo on solution innovation initiatives. Nigeria Labour Congress has suspended strike following President Tinubu's intervention. And on the for instance, we told you protest in support of coup has continued in Niger. To end the news, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Thanks for watching. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. Good night.